Hi, beautiful souls. Coach Rachel Lynn back with another video for you today. And what we're going to be talking about is the number one reason why you do not have what you want. Now, how cool is that, right? That's some good information. Why do you not have what you want? Well, we're going to look at those things today in great detail. All right, so thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the videos. And let's just jump right in and talk about what are the things that you want in your life, right? Do you want to be physically healthy? Maybe you want to be more attractive. Maybe you want financial abundance or the freedom to live life on your terms. Maybe you want a new home. Okay? Maybe it's a new car, or maybe you want more self-confidence to be assured of yourself in social situations or in your career as you step forward into the unknown. Or maybe you want some healthy relationships that are loving and fulfilling that maybe you have not experienced in the past. So the list could go on and on. And I'm sure that maybe you can identify with one of those things that I gave for an example, but I'm also quite certain that you have some other things on your want list that you desire in life. I think it's safe to say that everybody watching this video has some sort of want, something they want to have, something that they want to be or do or experience in their lives. So before we actually look at the number one reason why you do not have what you want is let's look at where your focus is. All right. So how often are you focused on what you do not have? Is that frequently? All right. So when you have a thought and you're sitting there pondering all of the things that aren't working, all of the things that are not in your life that you want, or the frustration that you feel as a result of not having those things, you are sending out very strong vibrations out into the universe. And what do these thoughts emit? They emit a frequency or a vibration of lack. So what happens when you focus on the lack of something? Well, that's the energy that you're emitting to the universe. And those are the things that continue to flow into your experience. It is experiences that reflect the lack that you're already experiencing. All right. So the number one reason that you don't have what you want, now get this, wait for it, it's because you are wanting it. Now you're like, what? What does that mean? Because I want it, I can't have it? Are you telling me I can't have the things that I want? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And I know that sounds really absurd, right? And you're probably scratching your head being like, okay, I'm confused. This doesn't make a bit of sense to me. Well, let's explore this. Let me explain further. So what I'm saying is you can't have the things you want because you are approaching those things with an energetic vibration or a frequency of lack, of deficit, of not having. So in order for those things to flow into your experience, you have to be aligned with them. All right. So a country music station does not play hip hop. All right. An orange does not emit apple juice. You cannot receive that which what you already do not have or are in alignment with. So if your frequency, your thought patterns, your focus, and your energy is basically saying, I do not have these things, then the universe delivers more of what you do not have. So those things that you want continue to elude you. You cannot seem to grasp them because you're in a constant state of wanting. And being in a constant state of wanting means that you are in a constant state of being aware of what you do not have already in your experience. So how do you fix this? How do you jump from this vibration of lack to the vibration that aligns with all of the desires in your heart? Well, it's a conscious shift. Okay. So in order to be alignment, you have to put yourself into the same vibrational frequency as the things that you want in your experience. As if it's like acting as if they are already here in the here and now, not somewhere out there in the future, not somewhere once A, B, and C and D happens, not somewhere down the line, because that's just like a continuous moving of the bar. So the way that you get into alignment with this is to consciously bring yourself into the experience as if they are already happening in your life. This is what law of attraction it speaks about. Law of attraction basically means like attracts like. Everything has an energetic vibration. What you're putting out is what you're getting. So the more you want something, the more you're telling the universe you don't have it. And the more that you say you do not have something, that is your primary focus, and that's what keeps showing up. Right? So if you want something to show up, you have to be in alignment with it, with your energy, with your vibration, before it can actually match the frequency that you are on. So you can't be self-confident if you are focused from your flaws and the deficits that you see within yourself. Those things do not match. You can't be successful if you are from an energetic place of the past failures that you've experienced, because you're staying in a state of failing, right? You can't be and attract a healthy, fulfilling, loving relationship into your life if your energy is aligned with the toxic, negative, failed relationships of your past. Those don't align. So you got to get real smart. You got to get real creative, and you got to get real aware, which is why I'm making this video, is to raise your awareness, to give you that aha moment of, oh my gosh, yes, this is what I'm doing. This is where, the rubber is not meeting the road. This is what I have to change. And here's where I'm going to put my focus. Now, this doesn't mean that you just lay in the corner somewhere, you align with it, and all of these things just magically appear. What I'm saying, this still takes effort, right? If you want to be a doctor and you align with that feeling of seeing your patients and that paycheck that comes with that and the rewards that come with helping people, but you don't go take the steps to go to school to become the doctor, you're not going to be the doctor. So law of attraction doesn't mean that these things just flow into your experience. The new house just delivers itself, or the new car just automatically pulls in your driveway. You still have to put in effort. But if you're not mentally aligned with the energy of that, you don't take the steps necessary to make those things happen, because you continuously create the things in your experience that you have previously dealt with and gotten through that have not been pleasant to you or the way things that you want it to be. So it's super important to align the energy, the frequency, as if you already have these things, plus taking the appropriate action to make it happen. Does that make sense? So the number one reason you're not getting what you want is because you're in a constant state of want, which signals to the universe that you are in a constant state of lack. And those things that are abundant cannot match the frequency of lack. So I hope this has given you some insight and awareness and some jaw-dropping moments to ponder on as you go about your day, as you go about your week, and as you go about your life. Is, how do I get in alignment with what I want? Just like your car, if you're trying to go on vacation and there's this beautiful place that you're trying to get to, but your car is completely out of alignment. You're all over the road. You're hitting every bump. You're hitting every ditch line. You're sideswiping other vehicles. You're just not going to get there. No matter how fast you try to drive, no matter how, you put the pedal to the metal, it just doesn't align. You can't get where you want to go. So looking at that as an example, looking at the alignment of your energy, of your frequency, because everything emits this frequency. You are emitting a frequency even if you're not saying a word. When you walk in a room, you have a vibrational frequency. The thoughts that are going through your head in this current moment have a vibrational frequency, and they are creating everything that is brought into your experience. So you are powerful. You are powerful creators, and it's time to not live by default, to constantly live life as you go year after year, getting older and older without seeing these things come to fruition. You don't want to do this, live through life, or just exist in a constant state of loss, deficit, or lack. You got to put yourself up there with everything that you want. Believe within you that you already have it, and you act as if. And you will be absolutely amazed at how quickly those blessings, those desires will start to show up in your life. And they show up in so many unexpected ways that don't require the extensive effort on your part to force things to flow into your experience, because even that is from a place of lack and a place of deficit. So act as if, align your energy, your frequency, your vibration with all of your desires, and you watch what happens. Thank you for watching. I hope this video resonated with you in some ways that are going to be life-changing. So practice these things. Start to drive on this road, and you see for yourself what this can do for you. And if you like this video and you like learning about law of attraction or success or inspiration, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can see more videos, and that helps me bring the material out to you guys. My mission is to help you live your best life, and I'm here to deliver messages that I think are the most effective in helping you be your optimal self. So thank you, and until then, keep living life in the driver's seat.